Have you said or heard someone say they need to rededicate their life to Christ? Well, don't say it. It is a false conversion. If you think you need to rededicate your life to Christ, your problem is not that you have strayed from the faith. Your problem is you weren't saved in the first place. So do not get rededicated. You need to get saved. Rededication makes it sound like we can leave the faith and come back anytime we feel like it. Jesus is not someone we turn to when we are in the mood for it. We need to be married to our faith, and just like a marriage, you are in it for the long haul. And you may have heard the expression, once saved, always saved. Well, that is the truth, but you better make darn sure you really are saved, because there are a lot of people who think they are saved, but really they aren't. It's one thing to think a person can lose their salvation. It is quite another to think you are saved, but really you aren't. And in my opinion, that's more scary than the former. There are people who have convincing conversions to Christ, but they go on living life the same way they always have. And they think they are saved because they had one emotional moment at the altar. On Judgment Day, though, God will say to people that He never knew them. He never knew them. He won't say He once knew them. He'll say He never knew them. So it isn't a matter of leaving the faith. It is a matter of not being of the faith in the first place. Scripture says the elect won't be deceived by the Antichrist. So if you think you are saved, but really are not, you will be deceived by the Antichrist. Scripture says there will be people who will endure to the end. Those people are true born-again Christians. God tests our faith to see if our faith is genuine. But God already knows if our faith is genuine or not. He tests us so we can know for ourselves. When your faith gets tested and you leave the faith because you just couldn't handle the pressure or whatever, your conversion was not genuine. Thus, you are not truly saved to begin with. 1 John 2:19 says, "They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have no doubt continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest, that they were not of us." So if you find yourself with one foot in the world and one foot in the Word, and you find yourself living the same old life you always have, you need to ask yourself, am I really saved? Be blessed, you guys. I hope this blesses somebody.